public comment. I'm going to allow anybody who would like to speak, raise your hand, and I will allow you up to 2 minutes to tell us what it is you're here to discuss, and we want to hear your comments. Please proceed.
We need a little more than 2 minutes. Dr. Try to squeeze it. I'm here as a private citizen, to know what each of you in these 3 groups, construction industries, the compliance division, and finally this commission, can and will do to protect the private citizen. I have complaints and had complaints against a roofer, and I submitted it to construction industries. 3 to 4 years later, I had a major leak in the roof, which I paid to have replaced with a torch down bituminous. I may get this wrong, dry roof, and major leaks to the point of having massive water coming down in one of the closets in one of my bedrooms, with water and pumice pouring out of the roof. It cost me over $1,000 personally to get this repaired. I was never reimbursed. My roof was inspected because I filed this complaint, inspected by Omar Halama, some other man, and Martin. He took photos. Now, that was in 2008, about 30 years after the roof was installed, 3 to 4, I had all of this. When I tried to get papers from construction industries, I'm told, oh no, we have no papers on your case because we are required to keep those papers only 2 years. I am horrified at that. Absolutely horrified, because that favors every one of you who are in construction people, because most private citizens will not keep the papers. I did, and I have a complete set of records. I've tried construction industries to get work for my file, nothing. I've gone to the Attorney General's office personally, I've been there twice, trying to get records from the Attorney General's office. No, they have no record of my case, no record. I finally submitted another request in writing, still another, to the Attorney General's office. By today, I still haven't received anything, nothing. Told there is nothing on my case. Now this spring, again, I have leaks. I called the roofer. I said, would you come out and look at this? This needs some repair work. He said, I'm not required to. Your warranty's not any good anymore because I filed a complaint with CID. I'm still under warranty. I can't get him to come out and do anything. I want to read you one sentence out of the inspection report. I won't name the roofer. Has placed pumice under modified bitumen, which is a code violation. He did not follow industry standards and therefore will be required to replace modified bitumen with a new roofing system done in accordance with the manufacturer's guidelines. modify bitumen. Never mind, I won't read it just described the report. I want to know why I was told by Monty that this commission closed the case. This major leak happened in 2008. I don't know when you dealt with this roofer. I was not notified. Somewhere in this report, it said that the attorney from this roofer had agreed to contact me and try to settle out of a formal hearing. He never tried to contact me either by writing or by phone. Now, if that's not enough happening, I had a solar panel up on my roof to heat the water in my home. Do you know what he did in placing this roof on my house? He cut all the pipes and roofed right over it. I asked him to reinstall that. He refused. Then he wants to haul it away for me. I called a dealer who sells these, and they said that's top of the line unit. Don't let him take that away. I didn't. It's now sitting since 2008 up on my upper roof. I don't know whether your commission can do anything about this situation. I am a member of the public who feels like I've been wronged and nobody is willing to do anything. I don't know which of you represents the Attorney General's office. Why can I not get my case? I even have my case number that I submitted to Construction Industries. I can't get any records from Construction Industries and none from the Attorney General's office. I've been told more than once by two people, no, they have no record of my case. I'm pretty upset, as you can tell. I want to know why that case against this roofer was closed. I didn't even know it came before this commission, thanks to this man who informed me about the existence of this commission. I am here today, and I'm voicing objections galore, and I'm saying to all three of you, what the heck do you do? What are you legally allowed to do to help to protect the consumer and penalize a roofer who acts like this? I mean, I am naive. Are you allowed to impose fines? Are you allowed to do something to question his license? Are you allowed to make this one? I think is not true, but I first wrote down. Are you allowed to make good on damages to the consumer for a roof that's still under warranty? You can tell I'm upset. It's not because I'm upset that you're having difficulty hearing me. I do have a vocal disorder. So it's not, I mean, yes, I'm upset. But I want to know what you can do. What do you do? What does Construction Industries do? Hey, you're going to benefit all of you contractors by getting rid of all of the records in 2 years. I think that's absolutely wrong from the standpoint of the citizen. How many citizens do you think retained all of their records? I did. Thank goodness, because I can't get them from anywhere else. I want to know what you can do. I thank Mr. Martin for giving me the information. that this commission exists. And I'm hopeful that you all will address cases like mine in a manner which will help protect the consumer. I'm upset, yes, and I feel rightfully so. What if you had your solar panel cut off the roof and just roofed over, and the roofer just refuses to reinstall? I've gotten estimates on how much it would cost to replace it. Just this morning on NPR, I hear what it costs for a new solar system. Now, true, that probably was the whole kind of heating system. Mine was only for the water. Please tell me what you have the power to do and are willing to do. I've been wronged and I'm angry.
Thank you. And we certainly share your concerns. One thing I would like to mention is this thing happened in 2008, correct?
The roof was installed. The agreement is November 10, 2004. I think installation didn't start. I have it all. Didn't start for a little while. The first major leak was in 2008.
Okay.
And I have a written signed statement from an engineer who worked at Sandia National Labs, very well qualified, who got involved. They wouldn't send people out for days. He got up there and he describes the crack. He describes the ceiling. I have that also. And he's well qualified to describe it. But this was in violation of your code not to use pumice. And pumice pours down into my closet.
Correct. And I understand your frustration. Please don't think that we're trying to downplay that in any form, fashion. The work was done in 2008. You filed.
No, the work.
In 04, you had a problem and filed in 2008.
No, the roof was installed either right at the end of 04 or the beginning of 05. I can dig it out.
No, that's all right. What I would like to offer, number one, the commission is here for, to oversee and ensure that the code is being enforced. And one of the things that I would like to ask you is, and I always like to tell the public, when you choose a contractor, please do your due diligence. And I realize that this is water under the bridge, but we just always try to send out a message, a public service announcement, that it's imperative that the public inform themselves that don't hire the cheapest contractor out there. Don't hire somebody that's unlicensed. Don't hire somebody that doesn't have a good reputation of doing work. In this case here, I don't know the specifics of your case. I would possibly ask the director that maybe you can look into this and see what you can find out. Maybe we can get a response. I'm sorry, your last name again?
Clark.
Miss Clark, who was so gracious to come in here and basically explain to us her frustrations. I share that frustration with you because I've heard many other cases where people have gone in and have been wrong in some form, fashion, or another, and tried to come up with some resolution for at least finding out what happened to her case and what happened. But yes, ma'am.
One comment. It's as if you're saying I didn't do my homework
No,
before.
ma'am, it's not
I
what I said.
asked for a list of references. I even have those that he gave me. And there are 8 or 10 people on this list.
Okay. Ma'am, I apologize if you think that I was referring that you did not do your homework. I'm saying that there are a lot of consumers out there that do not do their homework, and then we end up getting contacted as a commission where somebody has spent $70,000, $80,000 of their hard-earned money to hire somebody who's unlicensed that ends up doing a shabby job and taking off with monies. All the commissioners here can share stories with you of that. And one of the things that we were trying to do is ensure that contractors are responsible for the work that they do, that they are properly licensed, that they are ready to do the job and do the job right, and that we do hold them accountable for their actions. I can't explain to you what happened prior to this commission. Basically came together in 2012, so that was 4 years prior to this commission being installed. Yes, ma'am.
Once you review his case, I guess is what came before you. I can't get any records. And why did you close the case? And does that now invalidate my warranty? I'm still under warranty, yet he claims I'm not. I had an attorney review these papers. The attorney said he saw nothing to invalidate my warranty.
As far as your warranty, that would have to be something you'd have to take up with your attorney and the contractor himself, because we cannot enforce a warranty issue. That would have to be a civil suit between you and your contractor. And as to when the case was dismissed, I don't know what date it was dismissed. We can research that and find out. I'd be more than glad to come up with something, Ms. Clark, and get back with you at some time in the near future. Maybe we can find something out in the next 30 days and see what we can do. But that's the best that I can do for you today, and I apologize if you feel that you were wronged in that situation. It sounds like you got a bad installation. And we're trying to do our best to clean up the acts of non-licensed contractors throughout the state. We're all involved in the construction industry in some form, fashion, or another, and we're trying to make sure that the public is taken care of, and the fact that the contractors are held accountable for their actions and ensuring that the work they're doing is quality work.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Chairman Baker, members, I spoke with Ms. Clark on the phone several weeks ago, and I would be glad to meet with her and go through some of the issues that she's raised today and see what we can find out further. This case was heard by a previous commission several years back, and a decision and settlement was made. Perhaps there's some litigation that could be brought forward, and we can just meet with her and discuss this with her and maybe find out a little more details about the situation. I'd be glad to do that.
Very good, thank you. You seem like a sweet lady. I would not want my mother to experience something like that. And, we certainly take these kind of accusations seriously, and we'll do whatever we can to sit there and assist you. And I give you my word on that. So
Well,
you can take that to the bank, by the way.
Yeah, which portion?
The fact that I'll seek to we find out everything we possibly can.
Okay. Sorry, but by
It's
this
quite
point,
all right.
I'm upset.
It's people like you that take the time to come out and share their experiences that gives us the acknowledgement that we are fighting the fight for the right reasons and
Right.
can help and get things resolved. And thank you very much. You can understand why we try to limit to 2 minutes, because if I had 4 or 5 missed parts today, we'd be getting out after 6 o'clock. But we do share your concerns, and thank you very much for coming.
Thank you.
With that, does anybody else have to say anything?